I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Yeah.
Please, Lord, give me a
It's gonna be a quick one, as quick as I can. Let's get it, man. As you come in, ladies and gentlemen, like and share the video. If you're not yet subscribed to the platform, what are you waiting on? Let's go. It's your brother BOLO V&R. We in the building.
Is amazing, waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way, you to be put down. It ain't your place, I'll this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll
get it right now. I'm losing it.
The losing fits, I'm losing shit. It's stupid if you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign, hey. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger, thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Y'all, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Quick live, and I'ma get out the way. You heard? I gotta go to work. I got everything. I'm ready to go. That's it. The end of the song.
Next time you sing along, trust me, it's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth. We're there to make you sin. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to go awareness. It blows it off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man. I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man. They don't know shit.
Alright, man, let's get it. Welcome to the people that are here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Remember to share the live stream. This is a brother BOLO V&R. Stockholm Syndrome, ladies and gentlemen. Stockholm Syndrome. Our nurses. I got to talk to our nurses. I got to talk to our teachers. I got to talk to anybody that is currently in talks as a group, as a body of workers that pretty much have been seeking wage increases, seeking overtime pay, the police. Hey, I'm speaking to every single one of y'all. This is for you. Now, the focus is the nurses, but the message in this for the nurses is for you as well. This is a broader problem. The nurses are a microcosm of the macrocosm. The microcosm is the small problem, but then the macrocosm is the big problem. What is going on with the nurses, in my opinion, and this is tough love. Nurses, I'm going to give you tough love today. What is going on with y'all is just the small look at the bigger issue. That you want, the issue that you guys have is the issue that everybody else in that same situation, not just in that situation, but Jamaica overall. Now, Stockholm Syndrome, right? What is Stockholm Syndrome? I'm not going to pretend that everybody knows what that is, because you don't have to, right? But we're going to talk about it briefly, and then we go into the content, because it needs to be said. It needs to be shown, and it needs to be understood, in my opinion. Again, like and share the content, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to all the new subs. It's wonderful to have you here. Now, before I go, let's do some what Miss Carrie Ann calls housekeeping. Thank you for the last donation. Shout out to my brother. You know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for that generous donation earlier. You know, you're not always in the chats, but man, oh man, do you always support the platform? And it's much appreciated. So thank you so much. All right. All right. For the people that want to donate, do remember that the donation link is pinned at the top of the comment section. For the people that come across my live streams or my videos, my live streams, my live chats are subscriber only. All you got to do is subscribe, and you'll be able to voice your opinion, whether for or against my arguments, in the comment section. I ask that you do so respectfully, because Sniper Mod's on deck and we ain't taking no disrespect. You heard me? Facts. 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 Now, let's get into this, man. You see the title of the video, a serious message to all the nurses in Jamaica. Now, I could not hold everything in the title, but really and truly, ladies and gentlemen, this message is not just for the nurses. Like I said, the teachers, the police, everyone that's currently in negotiations with the government right now for a salary increase, especially when you know that you are so important to the grand scheme of things, and how the workforce overall is important. But there are specific groups like the nurses and the teachers and the police that, you know, what you guys do is extremely important, right? So let's get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to what Stockholm Syndrome is. All right, let me share my screen real quick. Yeah, here we go. All right, Stockholm Syndrome, right? Stockholm Syndrome is a proposed conditional theory that tries to explain why hostages sometimes develop a psychological bond with their captors. I believe that our Jamaican workforce, and by extension, our Jamaican people, have developed Stockholm Syndrome with all the abuse that our government, and I'm talking governments, both our governments, from the beginning of independence up until this point, has done to us. And I believe through that Stockholm Syndrome, we have developed a way how to suffer and still make excuses why they have not aided us in ending the sufferation, right? And let me give you a good example, right? Not recently, the government of Jamaica has given themselves a 200 to 300% increase. Given themselves, not asked us, not negotiated with the people of Jamaica who employed them to do the job. They are public servants. They work for us, right? They gave themselves a 200 to 300% increase. One of them just left for the IMF because apparently that 200 to 300% increase is just not enough, allegedly, right? Went to a bigger job where they're paying more money, bailed, left the ship. But the same nurses and the teachers and the doctors that leave Jamaica, they shame you. But they hail Mr. Nigel Clark. Oh, congratulations. And you have these coons, the Jamaican people on the internet, like this girl, stiff-necked, talking about, oh, you guys are bad mind. We should be happy. He's represented. I tell you, this is a condition, right? We celebrate the most minimal wins. If Nigel Clark now owned the IMF, that would be somewhat of a victory. And I say somewhat because I don't know if I trust his intention towards Jamaica or the Jamaican people. I don't know if he owned the IMF, if he would do right by the Jamaican people to put our country in a position with his position of power. Shout out to Sharon Robinson. She said, I pulled up. Salute to you. Appreciate you. I don't know if he would do that. I don't know if he would do that. I don't trust him. And why do I say that? Because of the history that he has as the Minister of Finance. Look at the state of the country. Right? But we're going to go to this issue right here. We don't want to go off track. Nurses restive over unsettled wages. Right? This is it. This is Friday, September 6th. Let's hear this.
That is being done and follow-up will take place. The mood of persons are quite concerned as to what will happen
Share the live,
going
please.
forward. And I am really not in a position at this time to appease membership because the distrust is already there.
NAJ President Dawn Mary Richards. Now, Prince, this is by Prince Moore. The country's nurses are restive as they are yet to receive a settlement on the outstanding issues related to their compensation review. The president of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Mary Richards, says a meeting was held with the finance minister at the end of July. You mean the same finance minister that resigned?
All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Oh my God, bro.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
What is going on right now? The same prime minister that resigned?
Something all right, my wisdom warriors. Something
same finance minister that resigned.
Tell about them.
Wow. But she says there was no further update on when their outstanding claims would be addressed. So this is a outstanding issue that is unresolved by Nigel Clark, and he has left his post. Abandoned the Jamaican people. But we celebrate him going to the IMF. But there's somebody going to come in my comment section and say, oh, but this and but that. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Stockholm Syndrome. Don't forget. A proposed condition or theory that tries to explain why hostages sometimes develop a psychological bond with their captors. We are hugging the people that are whipping us and making excuses for them. And beating up the people that are trying to free you from your Stockholm Syndrome, which is a mental condition. Right? It goes on to say, she says nurses are upset that their issues remain unresolved, especially with the impending departure of the finance minister, Dr. Nigel Clark. Well, what do you know? The NAJ president says a mandate was given to her at a meeting on Wednesday to again write to the ministry with a deadline as to when the matter should be addressed. Persons are quite concerned as to, no wonder the lady said what she said in this audio, in the last part. Listen to what she said.
I am really not in a position at this time to appease membership because the distrust is already there.
Why is the distrust there? The departure of the minister, finance minister Nigel Clark. Right? Now, are you guys going to forget this when election time comes? Are you guys going to brush this under the rug? All the nurses, I'm talking to all y'all. All the teachers, are you going to forget this? Are your families going to forget what Nigel Clark and the JLP did to y'all? Left y'all hanging? But they took a 200 to 300% increase on their own money. See, it's at the point right now where I gotta blame y'all. And I'm going to get to why I'm blaming you guys. I've come to the conclusion that the politicians, yes, they're pieces of shit, in my opinion. They're scumbags, in my opinion. They are thieves, in my opinion. They are low-level individuals of low character, no integrity, in my opinion. But guess what? You, the people that are suffering under these people's actions, don't take no actions to demand them to resign. Demand them to perform better or else. Because it's the same little money that they're paying you, the teachers, you know. They take taxes out of it, you know, to pay them, you know. They work for you, you know. The police, the same thing, you know. Right? The doctors, everybody, all working citizens in Jamaica. Right? So why are you allowing them to do this to you guys? Why is it taking so long to settle on your money when it took them no time at all to settle on their rates? Again, the problem is you, and I'm going to go into that later. Shout out to Shirley Bogle in the building. She says, Ligel jumped ship and left Jamaica. I'm telling you, to suffer. It's amazing. 24 people watching. This is going to be a quick live, so please share this live with 5 people quickly, all right? Or 10 people, all right? And please hit the like button. Thank you kindly. It says the NHA president, no, it says, she says the nurses are upset, right? The NHA president says the mandate was given to her at a meeting Wednesday to again write to the ministry with a deadline as to when the matter should be addressed. Persons are quite concerned as to what will happen going forward, and I am really not in a position at this time to really appease membership because the distrust is already there, she warned. That's the audio, that's the article, right? Told you this gonna be a quick live. Stockholm Syndrome. All right, let's go to this. Shout out to Hot Off the Press. All right.
Feel fishy. Only teachers feel fishy. Nurses good. They not treat them teachers good. Them have to always your compensation. One and only at Off of the Press. Well, the country's nurses are restive as they are yet to receive a settlement on outstanding issues related to their compensation review. My wisdom warriors, wanna hear them something here? All know Nigel Clark, Christopher Tufton, and Andrew Onless no sort out the nurses their money. Wanna see that though? No wonder why the people them have to always are fled. The people them always have to fled. You know see why? Because they not treat them good. They not treat their nurses good. They not treat their teachers good. A matter of fact, they not treat nobody good. Because everybody say Nigel Clark is a good finance minister. Which part? He promised them and all now. A pure trick. They trick the people them.
Now, they are tricking you. But there's a saying. You trick me once, you fool me once, you fool me twice, you fool me 3 times. How many times have the government officials, ministers of government in these situations tricked you? How many times have they dragged along these discussions when it comes on to your money that you should get? Why do you keep falling for the okie doke? And then when election time comes, jump on bandwagon, right? Why do you not share your frustration with your family? You got families, right? Why aren't you in discussions with your families that, listen, we're voting for results, we're voting for change? But you guys, and I'm talking to every Jamaican citizen, you guys bully your children into voting one way for years and years and years when you haven't seen any result. So guess what, my ladies and gentlemen? You guys are the problem. Because let me tell you how easy this is for you to get results here in Jamaica or anywhere in the world. I want to point to a situation that happened in, I believe, Japan or China, Korea, one of those places, one of those Asian countries. You know what happened? And can you all hear me good? Is this too loud? Alright, we should be good now with the sound. I just didn't want it to overpower my voice. I think we're good. Okay, perfect. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so Where was I? Can you hear me good? China. Oh yeah, the situation in China or one of those Asian countries. The bus drivers protested, but what did they do? They did not not go to work. You know what they did? They went to work and they had everybody come on the bus and not pay because they were supposed to get a raise. You hear what I said? They let everybody come on the bus and did not pay. Right? I don't know y'all exact position, but I want to give y'all a suggestion. The first suggestion is a blanket suggestion. Be creative on how you negotiate. Right? Do not give your negotiator a choice after a second negotiation. It's time to demand. Right? Especially when you hold the job that you hold. Nurses, teachers, police. All right? Now, they shut down the world. Right? In the pandemic. Y'all can shut down the country. And this is where unity comes in. You guys have no excuses anymore. I mean, zero excuses. You are the problem. All right? Because the message, the solution has already been there a long time ago. All you had to do was either observe, listen to people that's really showing you logical arguments and then put it into practice. But what y'all have done is y'all have fallen for the tricks of these individuals. How you doing, Philly Yardy Vibes? Shout out to Janet. How you doing, love? Salute to you. Right? You fallen for the okie doke again. You know what's going to happen to this negotiation? And I'm guaranteeing you, if you guys don't stop, and I mean stop as in not go slow, just stop. Can you imagine if the police officers stop working? And I mean everywhere. Can you imagine if the teachers stop working? Everywhere. And I'm not talking about one day, a week, and then they say, oh, let's negotiate. No. I'm talking about stop working, period. The only way you start working again is if all your demands are met. Now, some people would say that's a bit extreme. Well, extreme situations call for extreme measures. Again, you are the problem because you are the frog. I did this analogy in a live yesterday. You are the frog that has been put in the pot of water that's cold, and the government has turned the heat up every single day. Right? But you have gotten so used to the conditions that you don't realize that you're getting cooked. These SOBs have taken a 200 to 300% increase. They took it. They didn't ask for it. They took it. All right? Both sides, they got their money. And you are sitting here waiting on them, hand and foot, to say, "Beg you my money now. Can I get my money?" Why is that? Why are you so passive? Why are you sitting in the boiling water getting cooked? And we're outside the pot of water saying, "Yo, they are cooking you. You are going to DIED. The pipe is going to burst because the pressure is going to burst it." But why should you wait on the appointed time for you to act? Why are Jamaicans so reactive? It's time to get proactive. I'm telling you, it's easy. This government does not like embarrassment on an international level. All we have to do is be smart and use our smartphones. Can you imagine if the entire workforce, the doctors, the nurses, the teachers, the police, probably even the JCF, they all stopped? You don't have to tell anybody. Y'all can organize amongst yourselves and just stop. As a matter of fact, do an improv. Just stop. Just don't work. Just don't go to work. See, you have to burn your belly. They say if you want good, you have to burn your belly. You have to sacrifice. Which one of y'all is willing to take the sacrifice to get a better result for your future and your children's future? It is a disgrace that our teachers are not all driving, don't all have their own house, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, something. The type of work they do and the amount of hours they have to dedicate to teaching our kids, they need to live a comfortable life. The police need to have a secure life. Right? Police should live in like a gated area or something. Right? Yeah. Teachers should live in a gated area. Nurses should live in a gated area. They should be living very comfortably. But ladies and gentlemen, you are the problem. You, the Jamaican people, are the problem. You have made all types of excuses for these political officials, celebrating them failing us and talking about it's the best finance minister, right? And you didn't get your money. Then if you continue on this path, do you think the government is ever going to give you what you deserve? You are giving them no reason to, is my point. If I were them, I would continue to trick you. If I was their character, if I was liars like them, if I was crooks like them, right? People of no integrity like them, I would do the same thing to you that they're doing. Because you're allowing it. You're allowing it. And it's ridiculous.
And on the nurses feel for see, on the teachers feel for see. Well, at least some of the teachers them must say because none of them fly out already. But seriously, the president of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Dawn Marie Richard, says a meeting was held with the finance minister at the end of July. And I'll know my wisdom warriors, no unsettled wage. No wage they no get. No wage they no get. Me have to really laugh, you know. Me have to really laugh. No wonder why you see the IMF chose Nigel Clark. No wonder. Nigel Clark, I don't know. What are you doing with the money, Nigel Clark? What you and your owners really are doing with the money? Uno raise uno pay to 300%. And the nurses them, uno can't give the people them the money all now. The teachers them same thing. Why?
Do you know how many times out of the press, Talk Your Mind TV, and a lot of other vloggers that I listen to urge you guys to come out and act? Nobody can fight for you better than you. I'm gonna say that again. No one can fight better for you than you. So if, hey, how you doing, Selena? So if you don't fight for your rights, if you don't fight for what you deserve, they're going to give you what they feel like giving you. And in the next 15 years, I'm telling you, you're going to be living way... Listen, I ain't even gonna go that far because we're in the end time, so that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not even gonna go 15 years. I'm saying in the future, as it stands in the direction where it's going, and your lack of action, right? We get mad at each other over simple stuff on a day-to-day basis amongst our brothers and our sisters in the general public. But as soon as, and we even go as far as fighting, it goes to physical blows and arguments. Where is that energy for the government? And I'm not telling you, exactly, Selena, I'm not telling you to throw blows. I'm saying act in a way that shows that demands, that your demands are met. Hit them where it hurts. Can you imagine if the teachers and the police and the doctors don't work for a month? I'm talking about a month. A whole month. Collectively. Stand still. No. Talk about no movement. No movement. Protesting every day. And let's go back to the smartphones. The smartphones, if you go live, I said this already. Can you imagine if everybody goes live? Hashtag Andrew Holness must go. Hashtag we deserve better pay. Hashtag all of these things, right? And everybody put that hashtag in the title or the subtitle or both of their live streams on every single platform. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Right? What else? TikTok, very famous. Go on all of these platforms. Choose one, but use the same hashtags. Man, do you know how far those live streams would reach? They would go viral. That is unprecedented. When have you ever seen a media blackout or media ride out on social media where millions of people are going live at the same time, or hundreds of thousands of people are going live at the same time to protest getting better treatment from their government? This is a legal way of you putting it and sticking it to them. Embarrass them because they've embarrassed you. These are just some suggestions of how you can legally show them that you mean business. Now, if you go as far as to protest like that, peacefully, take it the next step, no work, done. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to test you. There's always a Judas. There's always somebody that they send to quiet down the masses and get a couple persons to stand down. But my Jamaican people, it's time to stand up. My nurses, it is time to stand up. You are working in piss poor conditions and you know it. The hospitals are a disgrace. The public hospitals. Lack of ambulance. Equipment like beds. Basic things that you use every day. When are you going to stand up? When are you going to demand that the people that you pay to serve you, serve you? Do you go to a restaurant and get a bad meal and not demand that you're not going to pay for that meal, or you want a different meal, or the meal done over, or some type of specification? That is the type of attitude that you need to have with the government. When they come with things that they're going to tell us that they're going to give us, we're not doing it. We are not supporting a cashless system. Cash has to be involved. Period. All right? Or we won't be a part of your system. And this is about understanding your power too. Again, Stockholm Syndrome. You've been abused so much. You've developed a bond with your abuser. Right? Andrew Moscow, big up Gilbert Williams. Shout out to all the new subs and all the new subs.
The teachers, the nurses, public workers, them a work their ass off. No. I better say every month or every year when I get phone money. I better that I go on. And when it comes to the nurses,
I bet you, listen, I bet you the government officials get their money on time, all the time, every time. All of it.
and teachers, them they can't get
I have, allegedly, I have police out here that hasn't received overtime pay. Man, what? The ones that are out there risking their life, that have families, that have, everybody have family. Like, seriously? Y'all need to stay. I mean, see, this is the thing again. The police. Stop allowing the government to separate you from the people. You are the people just as much as we are the people. Stop abusing the citizens of Jamaica. Stop it. Stop it. Alright? Stop it. Because some of you guys are doing too much. Real talk. Some of you guys are really doing too much. I understand there's other circumstances, and I'm talking to the well-thinking police. I'm not talking to the police that are allegedly working with Andrew Holness. Alright? I'm not talking about those police. Right? Crazy.
money. Why is that? Why is that so? Why is that so? So how can you be a good finance minister, the best? How is that? From 2 years ago, you promised the people their money. From 2 years ago,
2 years, you know,
get nothing about promises.
Fire blocks, big up.
A promise is a comfort to a fool, my wisdom warriors.
A promise is a comfort to a fool. Hey, you never tell a lie. Nurses, all of you, you are fools to take the promises of these individuals for so long and not act aggressively and demand what is rightfully yours, what you deserve. And I'm sure what you're asking for, you deserve more. I'm positive. Right?
And you know what? The nurses, them, uno too soft. Uno too soft, uno a joker. Let me tell you now. Uno is a big joker. Uno a big joker. Uno no sister them rest for them pay to 300%. And uno not even come out and stage a protest. Uno not even say make uno demonstrate about this. Uno a joker. Uno no want no money. That's why they take a piss out of uno. Uno cock up there. Uno Nurses Association of Jamaica cock up there and uno no go up for protest. Uno is a big joker. That's why they treat uno so. And me no feel sorry for uno again. Me no.
I am not sorry for none of you guys no more, man. None of you. I work for myself. I don't work for nobody. You understand? And I'm not bragging or boasting. I can't deal with oppression. I ain't got no sense, really. I ain't got no tolerance for that. If I was in your position, I would have been done something. Man, I got the spirit of Marcus Garvey, Nanny of the Maroons, Paul Bogle, all that. But smarter. More educated on the system and how you can hurt the system. You hit them where it hurts legally. That's what you do.
I feel sorry for uno. Enough time me come out and encourage uno to go demonstrate all now. So my wisdom warriors, they must know. Nigel Clark not even look on them. Nigel Clark not even look on them. A father was this morning gunned down while dropping off children. We can elaborate on it.
As boy, the condition.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is
Now this part right here, this is This what this lady is gonna say. When she speaks, I'll talk about it. Oh my God.
Mr. Vibes Cartel, sir. I'm asking you for a favor, sir. Your fellow Jamaican woman, I ask you for a favor. My sir never have it like that. Would I do it without asking you? But sir, please, Mr. Vibes Cartel, I'm asking you. Whenever time you finish your show, may I beg you, please, donate some bed in the hospital for me. Please, just donate some bed into the hospitals. Because, tell you the honest truth, I admit the other day in the hospital and I have to sleep in a chair. Princess Margaret Hospital, KPH Hospital, also over Jubilee where the baby them just born asleep in a chair. May I beg you, sir, please, just donate some bed to the hospital them. That's what I'm asking you for. As a Jamaican to a Jamaican, please, may I beg you, just donate back some of the money to the hospital them by buying some bed and donate to them. Please, may I beg you. Because boy, the condition is really bad. And I'd favor them would I like see for my Jamaican people them. Please, just donate some bed to the hospital them for me. Please, Mr. Vibes Cartel. Thanks, manners, respect, and enough love.
No. We can't go listen with after 5% about that situation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a problem. This is a very, very big problem. Again, the Stockholm syndrome. Why are we asking a mere citizen of the society? I don't care how wealthy he is or how much money you have. Why are we asking a mere citizen of the society to donate their hard-working funds that them still have got pay tax out of, where the government get paid for do the job of the government? I'm gonna ask that question again. Why are we asking a citizen of Jamaica to take their money that they pay tax out of, which the taxpayer, the government, right, and other people that are public servants, right? The 200 to 300% increase when they get come out of our money, our tax money, right? Why should we ask a mere citizen, no matter how wealthy he is, to donate beds to the hospitals when the government have received grants of how much money? Why are we not demanding the government where I look for go do a by-election with $30 million or whatever amount them a use, right? Why we don't demand them to use that 30 million to buy some bed and put it in the hospital? Because the situation is dire. Again, social media. Use up the phone them. If you don't embarrass these people internationally, they do not move. I mean, I talk about you have to do it constant. There needs to be 2-3 months where we lock down this entire place and demand change, or demand that them go about them business, demand that them leave and leave us alone in a God's name. This is getting out of hand, right? Why are we begging Vibes Cartel for beds? You remember when Shaggy did come with the bed them? You remember? If you remember, say remember. Big up at 5 press. I fear I thought that, you know. If you remember, right, when Shaggy, the artist, did that carry beds come to Jamaica, what had happened? Him did get assistance from the government, or were they charging him at the, what you call it, where them drop off packages, where them place the name WAF? And you know them prices stay where they are bringing anything on the price. 3 times the price you have to pay when they go over a certain amount. You don't remember what happened with Shaggy on the bed them? You don't remember? If you don't remember, go research it. So why we are asked Vibes Cartel for today so that the politician them job, when they have $700 billion missing by the secretary will resign what they act unaccounted for. Him a go to prison for that money there. Is Christopher Tufton going to prison for that money? You are the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, my Jamaican brothers and sisters, you have gotten many valid reasons to act in a very extreme way, legally. And you have decided to sit down and do nothing. You have nobody to blame but yourself. We can't blame Andrew on this no more. Them do what them doing now. And we know who they are now. We know who the politicians are. We know what they do. But I'm a type of person I try to learn from other people's mistake. So I don't make the same mistake they made because I saw them make it. We are the type, the majority of people is the type of people where make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over. I expect to get a different result. That is the definition of madness. But Jamaicans take it a step further. We are making the same mistake with the government over and over and over again, expecting a different result. But when we don't get the result, guess what we do? We make excuses for them. We make excuses for them. But the same Prime Minister tell you that is the ultimate failure of the government. Him same one telling you, say we should not make any excuses for them. But we continue to do what the man said we should not do. And I'm trying to figure out why in the name of God Almighty of the universe do we continue doing that? I don't understand.
Mr. Prime Minister, and when me come and talk about it, and when you have any other party about the Jamaica stop it, I follow life.
It's the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So what I want to know, and the loss of life. Let me refresh and like up the video, the crime and the
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So my nurses, my all of you, why are you guys not raising your voice in concert to call out the government for not giving you the money that they deserve, but fattening their own pockets to 200 and a 300% increase? Why? Double speaks, my brother, big up. Why are you guys doing that? Why are you guys not speaking out? Why are you guys so quiet? Why are you guys so humble in your suffering? You're not suffering for Jesus Christ, you know? You're not suffering to maintain and not sin, you know? But you're suffering for the politicians to stay loyal to them while they continue to pile on the pressure on you, to put more labor upon your back, to put more labor upon your feet, your mind. We know enough of stress out, you know. I know a lot of you are stressed out. You know that stress kills? You know that? But people like me and others get on these platforms every day and we put our arguments together as best as we can to motivate you to push for change. But you are the problem because you're waiting on somebody to save you when you have all the power to save yourself and you're more than capable. All it takes for you is to unite. Don't you guys feel disrespected? And if a man disrespecting at the streets in Jamaica, a lot of you ready to throw hands. Even if you don't have a knife in your bag or a piece of board or no weapon upon you. Some of you will fight the police. The police will fight some of you, but the police will never fight the government. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? That we are allowing these people to turn us against each other when we are the people. We are the engine of this entire society. Now let's take a step forward in the future. You know that there's going to be robots coming next, right? And there will be no need for a lot of you in the workforce. You see this position that you're in, begging these guys and not demanding them? Yeah, we need to change that pretty quickly and pretty swiftly. Alright? You have a certain level of power that you're not using. You have a certain... This is a thing in negotiation. It's called leverage. My teachers, my nurses, my doctors, you have leverage. But you have relinquished your leverage. You have diminished your leverage by not recognizing your leverage. I'm telling you, listen to me. If the teachers and the nurses and the doctors, the firemen, every last one of you decide to not work, and I'm talking about lockdown, I'm talking about banning with belly, I'm talking about go do some farming, make sure you pick them can eat some food, and we are wrap this one out until the government give us what we demand. Give the police them money where them forget on their overtime. Same thing with the JCF. Give the nurse them the money where them forget on them overtime. Put in the legislation, put it in the constitution. Everything you need to do to make sure you secure the interest of the people, of the public servants. Just like how you secure, Mr. Government man, your 200 to 300% increase. I wonder if it will ever go down. I wonder if that increase that they got will ever go down. Do you think there'll ever be somebody that is a leader outside of the UIC that would be bold enough to say, you know what, this is too much money to pay these government officials, whilst the other people are not making that much money and doing the real work, some of the real work in building this nation? Teachers are so important to building a nation, right? You have to have security, so the police is paramount, right? Where's the legislation for the farmers? I could go on. So this is for everybody, you know. This is for all Jamaicans, you know. It is time for you to stand up and do something and demand. We are living in extreme times, and extreme times call for extreme measures. And I'm talking about legally. There's a lot of legal ways to do the necessary things to get your point across. Before it's too late. Time is running out. Time is running out. Outside of all of that, prepare yourself spiritually. Repent. The great earthquake and tsunami prophecy, nothing has changed. The link to those videos for Sister Carrie-Ann and myself, the playlist is in the description. So if you made it to this point, I should have reminded you before, but let me remind you now. There's a clip. I don't know if Talking Mind TV is still live, but there's a clip on his thing. Look like him. Hold on, let me refresh this. Look like him and him live. There's a clip of a young man on there. I said, whoa. I said, whoa. You know? When I saw the clip, I said, whoa. All right, so
TV.
Okay. 1 second, y'all. All right, there we go. Can't manage the music there.
Stuff that I'm doing, I don't have to listen in. Down here, beautiful. Oh, bitch, hey, to come here.
Alright.
Jamaica and them.
Alright.
We can't listen to Darrell Vaz. And we can't listen to Andrew.
Want enough for this.
And next week, Tuesday, we're going to find out. Why my teeth. Next week, we're going to find out. And what you know? We don't want them pay no fine. We want them to prison time. We want BBC and all of these news to fly down to Jamaica, come witness this history.
Facts.
Where we the citizens want to set and create a new path for the future of Jamaica. Yeah, man. Anyway, we're going back to the yard now. I want to hear what the general has say.
Listen to you,
like and share. Happy Friday. It's a weekend. Yeah.
Listen to you.
7 billion barrel of oil. You know what that mean for your country economy, you know what that mean for your country people, and make governments a high density from hordes of reserves of gold and copper, and know so we have them things that so. You know what them the things they mean. We know if you live like this. So you try to tell me, say my dad, because other people have benefit off of the back of food slavery. If you just sit down and take this, stop being lazy. Everybody have a solution. You think it's a simple thing, this me I do. You think I'm a danger me I put myself in a talk about a corrupt government of Mossad technology, I track down people and I jag people out of them house lawlessly. And if you wise up, there's always something you can do. If you can't talk, take action. If you can't take action, provide information. I'm tired to say this. Stop being fucking lazy, man. This is a
this man is, I didn't even listen to the entire thing. He's literally putting in context what I've been saying this whole live stream. You can't make this up. Only God. Me say I only glimpsed this part about 5 or 10 seconds away when I say, you know what? I have to incorporate this because I was on the road. I couldn't listen. I say I have to put this in my live stream. This is how we're going to close out. So if you share this live with somebody, ladies and gentlemen, tell them you have to watch it to the end. This is like a 1 hour live or a little bit over an hour. Very, very short because I have to go.
Here's a narrative you point out to me, so. Oh, I'm telling you, man. You know, wake up out of this bumbuckle out there, man. Every day you want to sit down and talk about complain me.
Yes, Philly Yardy vibes. Me know. But I'm going to do a video about how there's no oil in Jamaica and how I was so wrong. Wait till I do that video. Trust me, it's coming.
Talk, me and make people aware.
I'm going to apologize to Darrell Vaz. I want to see my face. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize to him.
I do.
Darrell Vaz was right. There is no oil in Jamaica.
You can see diaspora. Who the America, who the Canada, and even who the England. I'm go on like this now, affect you. But me promise you, mark my words to this day. Within the next 2 years, the amount I want to run come back in this, I want to go find a shell of a country. I want to stand in a handy day. I try to come together with the diaspora council and make some changes in this.
That's what I do for about.
Go on. When look money wanna earn on the program, them are all run off if we go come back in this. When they come back in this, and I go say, what is this? When love point finger. When love get up and say, oh, what me supposed to do? When like play a victim, when like wait for a superhero.
Bingo! Love to play victim and play and look for a superhero. I said that before. You guys are looking for a savior. You're the ones that's supposed to save yourself. God help those who help themselves. You have all the tools necessary to cripple this government. And I mean cripple. Legally. If you don't go work, and you decide say you're done with it, that is it. You see when the big corporate man them money, they start feeling money now come in, them are gonna pressure the government. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. We cannot afford this. Once you make the upper echelon, the money start cripple. Nobody now drive no car, nobody now buy no gas. Not me I talk about total shutdown. Like how they shut we down in a C-19, in a pandemic, and talk about no movement day. Let us do our own no movement days. So we start stack and pile pan things. If you know with it. Yeah, stack and pile pan things so you can say comfortable in our house. And go and exercise and go and meditate and go and read in the Bible and thank God for life. And go repent and them something. Draw closer to God. 3 whole month, 4 whole month. Nobody no move. And you see anybody will move? Mark them down as a traitor to the entire Jamaica. Even for your family member. You don't have to do them nothing, you know. You just mark them down. Them exile. From the society. We not deal with them none at all. I saw. You not have to move serious action time now. You don't see what I go on. And if you don't see what I go on, you don't see the people that show you what I go on. Mr. Lonesome show you what I go on. Pete Partner TV show you what I go on. Mark Stewart show you what I go on. Peter Chambers show you what I go on. Wally Pop Flagger show you what I go on. And some flagger we not even know. Listen to me. Some of the African flagger them show you what I go on. You know how much African flagger talk about Jamaica right now? And what's going on in Jamaica? You would be so surprised of how much they actually know. They are watching. And don't tell me say we leader then can't do better. Because for the first reference that I'm going to give you of a leader that just came into power and is doing 100 million times better than Andrew Honest for his country. I said 100 million times better. I mean 100 million. I'm not exaggerating. 100 million times better than Andrew Honest for his country is Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Choi. Literally 100 million times better than Andrew Honest. Shout out to Kes Butterfly. How you doing, beautiful? Please like and share the video. How are the likes looking, guys? We have 44 people watching. We should have 50 likes because people are coming and going. Alright? We should have 50 likes by now.
Europe see on get up and stand up for yourself and stop being lazy. The government dig out the eye. We now on a road for drive on because Northeast St. Han earn the most or one of the most money in this them called by election within 24 hours, and there are other elections there with the call and the call. Teachers not turn up to school. Again, we now on a road for drive on. We are lose the whole of we beach them. All like precious metal them with them fine. We're supposed to make the economy better than the whole of them from we. We not see what go on. We can't buy one bread properly. Almost $1,000.
Because these people, they're so fucking stupid. They sit down and wait for the local news media them to put out information for them seat. Then they run with that. Them now use them eye, them now use them brain, them now.
I have family members that don't listen to vloggers. Only the news them listen to. They are being programmed. And it's sad. They have been caught up into seeing only one side of the argument, and they refuse to look at the other side. They have now willingly become zombies. And I say that with the most respect. They are willingly become zombies. Willingly. Vloggers have watched mainstream news, and vloggers have watched everybody else. And then we look at the whole picture and we formulate our arguments. But you have people in your family, you have people, strangers on the street. It doesn't matter what I say right here, right now. They'll never act. Listen and then act. I know what I'm saying. Now, let me tell you this. Let me just finish this off. And
I use them sense. Them now look for themselves. Look for themselves. You don't have to take what me say now. Or what him say now. You can hear it and look for yourself. You don't have to take what me say as gospel or what him say as gospel. You don't have to use a brain and look for yourself. And see who I light on. It's easy to make it bright like a day. You don't have to wait for these local news media now to put on nothing for you know. The information is all over. You don't have to take my red feet and female feet. You don't look for yourself. And stop listening to some people at chat. You don't look for yourself.
Facts.
You don't create for your own reality. You don't have to take my own. Just look out on the eye.
Hey, thank you so much, Kev's Butterfly. She said, please hit the like button, support the host via PayPal link. It's pinned in the chat. Thanks in advance. Thank you so much, Kevs. Thank you. Again, shout out to the last donator earlier today. You know, my brother, yeah, man. Stated Average, always coming up big, man. Shout out to Stated Average, man. Salute to you, my brother. Much appreciated. Appreciate the people that watch the videos all the way through. Like the video, share the video with 10 people. Appreciate it. Trust me.
You see, we as a country and as a people, we are going to make them people that send you back in a Stone Age.
Call election
people that send you back in a slavery. The government had so much.
You heard what he said? We are going to allow these people to take us back into slavery. Why can't y'all see it? Why is only some of us seeing it? What are you eating? What are you drinking? What have you taken that has blocked your mind from the clear vision and reality that everybody else is seeing and feeling? Huh? That you guys are not acting. My Jamaican people, nurses, doctors, teachers, police, JCF, everybody, all public servants. Why are you not seeing it? Why are you allowing them to separate us from each other? We're all one people. Why are you allowing a small amount of people, a small body of people, to separate us, the larger group of people? Yes, Sharon, a lot of people have seen it long ages ago, and people are still blind right now. Some of the people that are blind, we've been telling them about it for ages, and they've been denying it for ages. Even with all the new evidence, even after the pandemic, they still don't see it. They still don't see the agenda. They're crying out conspiracy theory. Listen, man, I was there, trust me. Bruh, there is so much amount of evidence that you see that you gotta go, wait a minute. Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Eyes on see what I go on. And I go on like when I not feel it because I want a bumbleclad pride. When I sit down and take this every day. How are we still sitting and living in this shit?
I remember in the last year I tell you say withdraw the money from the bank and keep it. Nobody no listen to me. And you say the so-called middle class we think say it is peace and safety. And I better get on board. It's gonna be sudden this.
No, I can't believe I have 42 people watching and only 21 likes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. That's crazy, bro. Come on, man. Nah, bro. Come on, man. Nah. Come on, y'all do better than that. Y'all don't do me like that, man. Y'all ain't donating. At least hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. Share the live. But y'all gotta do something. Come on, man. If you're new to the platform, hit the like button. And if you don't like what I'm saying, hit the dislike button. But do something. We can't be just out here 42 people watching and only 25 likes. That's crazy. I thought we was at 50 likes. Come on, man.
Instruction. We no better get on board. And that's your pride and that's your die-heartedness. We could save Jamaica from one bunch of criminal. We conspire for do sell out all of the resources, sell out all of the land them, and left the people them who ban on the land landless.
Crazy.
And when the landless, you're gonna be squatters. And the name of them get squatters. How can a ban in one country and be a squatters? If you're bridging a ban now one.
That's a good point. How can you be born in a country and be a squatter? I'm talking about it's your birthright and you're a squatter? You did not come from a foreign land. You were born here. How in the God's green earth are you a squatter? I never thought about that.
I don't know when back. I grew up in a one-room boardhouse. Then it transformed in a two-room boardhouse on a Cumberland Road. How can this bridge in here now? We come from the gutter. I deal with the people themselves. The people them can't use them eye, can't use them brain. And sister, watch this. I just start them attack.
Stockholm syndrome, bro. Stockholm syndrome.
Where the action behind the attack? When the sister just be a sweet talk and drive, where is the action? Be a highway, be a carpet in my bill. When rain drought dig up. And him wife at, hey, here with the GSA, man.
We don't plan to get up. We don't plan to stand up for one rides. We don't know this one can hardly buy one bread. Hey, me tell somebody on Twitter say, yo, we don't understand the language we speak, which is English, which is not our language. And we're like, so what language you speak? I'm like, do we even understand the etymology of the words we speak? Good morning. Who are you morning? Them say words more powerful than this word. But which is it? Is it word spelled that way or is it sword spelled that way?
Them care religion.
Yo, you hear what I'm saying? Is it word spelled that way or sword spelled that way? Yo, broski on it, bro. Hey, broski on it, man. Hey. Listen that again.
Is it word spelled that way or is it sword?
Listen that again.
Good morning. I'm like, do we even understand the etymology of the words we speak? Good morning. Who are you mourning?
Good morning. Who are you mourning?
Them say words.
Melly Mel, what up, man? You came in late. You better catch the replay. I'm about to wrap this up. This is the last part I'm playing right here.
It's more powerful than this word. But which is it? Is it word spelled that way or is it sword spelled that way?
Them care religion. and English come give it down at the Maroon land, what them call Jamaica. Religion, them can't come give you English and mash you up.
Do you realize?
Change your language.
Real eyes. Words are spell. We behind in a spirituality game. Why we still are logging at this like this not real?
Hear what he said? We are behind in the spirituality game. We gotta tap into the source, man.
Witchcraft. I'm telling you already. There's so many witchcraft. With a witchcraft, and a lack of the light, and a bounce and a dark. Almost $1,000 for your bread. School fee raise. All kind of things you have to pay for your school picnic them now. You have to buy hand sanitizer, hand soap, all type of foolishness. Everything raise. The lunch raise. Everything raise. Teachers still don't get no more money. And parents have to take on so much more burden. Parents have to do so much homework. It's like a them that school to teach. And yet still the teacher them have to run away. No problem. I'm really discomfortable in a poverty. I'm really discomfortable in a struggle here. That I'm not defend this struggle here.
That is the thing I'm talking about. They're so comfortable in the poverty here in Jamaica. They're so comfortable in the struggle that they will defend Andrew Holness and his government for what they're doing. They are defending the effery. Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. The nurses, all of you that are in this position of negotiation and not getting the money that you deserve. The Jamaican people, you're all in Stockholm syndrome. Yep.
No God, I want to ask the people them. You don't know say them militarize the police them against we. You don't know say them recruit 1,000,001 police officer. We don't know one thing about the law. And all them do a try beat we up and bad phobia, magic, witchcraft. How people still not believe in them sitting here? You know what official documents and shit? Do you know what CERN is? CERN. You go make a Google search and see what it is. One question really has. Why can't we ask critical questions about religion? What secrets are you protecting? Why me not ask why something happened? Or how?
The thing what me don't understand now, my viewers and subscribers, the Christian them talk so much about revelation, seeing how we're in a revelation time right now, and it come like the Christian community take side with the government them around the world. The Christian community them not oppose. You have one and few pastors come out and oppose, but the Christian community, the 7th Day, the Jehovah's Witness, the Revival, the Pentecost, the Born Again, all of these church, them.
He's absolutely right about the churches, but we don't really want to get involved in the religious part of things. The Bible already tell you that even the churches are going to be judged. If you really read Revelations, the Bible don't want to say the churches are going to deceive the people. Alright? And it is happening. It's actually happening what it says will happen. So it's not strange that a lot of the churches are with the system, are with the devil system. It's not strange. It's actually prophesied. Them deaf, dumb and blind, low my garden, big up.
Silent. I mean, know they must have sense. And the pastor must have sense. I know what I want, but the whole of them silent, we can't understand. So it come like the church and the government is the biggest problem. Because the church is there to make you fearful, and the government is there to put the rules them on you. And you see what I want? So the two American in hand, we keep in a bandage, so we can rise to the higher self and free yourself. Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. None but yourself can free your mind. And them say the Most High know everything before you even think it. That is a subliminal thing them I tell you for pray. And you alone know the thing. So you are the Most High. You are the Most High. And them tell us them God create man in their own image. That means that the whole away are God. Because if them say God create man in their own image. And one time them say man, it means man and woman in their own image. That means that the whole away are God. So we don't feel wait for some organization for tell what to do. Because right now we're reaching a revelation, the church silent. Them not oppose. All the things them do, I go on the street corner them, go keep them prayer meeting. That's all them do. Go on the street corner, go keep them prayer meeting. That's all them do. But anyway, I want to hear this what the G say. Listen to this.
Yo, we want them to deal it.
So I had to play the bridging. What he was saying about stop being a victim. None of you are victims anymore. Because you have more power than your oppressor. But you have accepted and encouraged being oppressed. Your oppressor, meaning the government. Yes, you have accepted it. You are the problem. Right? You have become your biggest enemy. You, the Jamaican people. You, the Jamaican workforce. All it takes is legal ways to hit them where it hurts. And here's another thing. What about separating ourselves from the government? What about separating yourself from the system? What about building your own system? You ever thought about that? The Maroons are suffering. Right? What about building your own village? Right? What about that? What about policing yourselves? You ever thought about that? But start small. First you have to unite, and then you have to act legally. That's the blueprint. Get creative. Stop being a victim. Unite. Start small. Unite. Act legally. Stop being a victim. That is my message to my Jamaican people. Alright? Stop being a victim. Unite. Get creative. Act lawfully. Don't react. Act. That's my time. I'm your brother BOLO V&R. At least the likes went up to 29 likes. And we have 29 people watching, or 30 plus people watching. You guys have an amazing night, a wonderful weekend, a blessed weekend. Do remember, if you have not yet watched the video about the great tsunami and the earthquake to lick Jamaica, right, from the prophetess and the prophets, right, Sister Carrie Ann and Peter Chambers, Mark Stewart, go and watch those playlists. It is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. I have 4 videos that I dropped today. You can go and check them out. But the playlist is way more important. And if you haven't watched this video in its entirety, please go back and watch it from the beginning. That's my time. I'm your brother BOLO V&R. And y'all have a wonderful evening. Shout out to Sharon Robinson, Philly Yard Vibes, Lemoy Gordon, Melly Mel, Kev's Butterfly, who else? Double Speaks, Shirley Bogle, Selena, Janet, Monday, salute to you, love. And I think that's it. There's not a lot of comments. No, it was more of people listening and commenting. So thank you guys. Appreciate you. That's my time. And I'm out.